hot fire, hot water, all kinds of stuff going on. Hey guys, my name is Marc Gill. This is Marc's on the Grill. How you doing? So listen, we're all in it, aren't we? Aren't we all doing our thing here, man? So we got a fun show. Easter is right around the corner, right? And for a lot of you like it is for us, it might not be our regular Easter that we do all the time with the big ham and the big this and the big that, because I can't find any and I can't invite that many people over to enjoy it. So we're going to do something kind of different today. We're still going to do lamb, which, by the way, I don't like lamb. I'm not a big lamb fan, but I am a big Wyldside fan, and I am a big fan of cooking over fire and wood and all that kind of stuff. So maybe that will help it out a little bit.
I like lamb.
Huh? You're a big lamb fan, Roman is. I'm also a big Blackstone fan, so maybe we'll see if the sear that I get off of that will make me like it more. And we're going to try a couple of different things today because, you know, one of the things with what we're doing now, we've got to kind of get inventive with some of the food we have. So, you know, now's a good time to try different stuff, give different things a whirl, and we're going to try something today that's a little bit different. And I'm not saying that all of the ideas that I have here are good ones, but some of them are, so we'll see what happens today. So before we start, like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you're really feeling the groove, hit that share button, man. That's fun. You hit that share button and it's like the audience just explodes and we've got this great big live audience and it's just so much fun, right? So look at the size of these things. They're goofy. They're like 2.5 inches thick, and I'm like, I'll cook these things properly with a tiny little T-bone, right? So I'm like, what do I do here? Do I put it in the giant smoker? And I'm like, man, it might not. And then I didn't want to deal with the heat on something that thick and that little on that. So I'm like, hey, maybe I'll dig out my sous vide. You guys ever try one of these things? I'll talk about it in a second. So the very first thing that we're going to do is get the lamb prep. And you can do this with or without a sous vide. If you don't have a sous vide, you'll do this step and then kind of let it marinate. If you do, then we'll go to the next step. And this is garlic, by the way. Come on and have one. So here's the other thing we want to do, okay? I want to give this a little bit of pepper on both sides, like that, and like that. There we go. And then, these are cool. If you can get a hold of these things, these are so awesome. They're spray-on herbs. It's not like an essence of, it's not like the trying to be stuff. It's actually rosemary in there. It's all it is. Rosemary in a little burlap sack, and there's some air around the sack, and when you go, it squeezes the sack, and there you go. So here, have a look here, a little bit of rosemary on top, just like that. And some of my favorite, this is the best, man, Saskatchewan blackening powder. Now, being from Saskatchewan, I haven't got the first clue about what makes this Saskatchewan blackening powder, but I'm loving that stuff. So let's flip it over, give it another shot of rosemary. There we are. This was Trish's recipe to put this together too. This was her idea. I love it. There we are. All right, so now let's go ahead. So here. Hey, come on in for a sec. We're going to suck the air into this. Now, if you want to marinate this and then cook it your own way, that's terrific. Brandon actually shared his favorite way of doing lamb like this. Sear them off in a big, heavy cast iron pot and then finish them off in the oven. I can't argue with the boy. That's some solid advice, all right? So either way, you can let it sit in there for a couple of hours and then cook it, or sous vide again means under vacuum. So if you've never worked with one of these, here's what happens, okay? This sits in water that's set to whatever temperature you put it to. So I like lamb. No, I don't like lamb. I've been told if you like lamb to put it rare. So I didn't want it too rare, like 120 degrees. I wanted it closer to like a medium rare, and we're going to finish it off with a bit of heat. So I set this at 127.5 degrees just to be difficult. So here's what happened. In the first hour, I would say, this is probably cooked and done, right? But then from there, the longer you leave it in there, it's almost like a slow cooker. It's going to take its time, and it gets more and more and more tender. But the cool part about doing it this way is that you don't have to worry about what temperature that meat is getting at and whether you've overcooked it, undercooked it, whether you have to hit it with a thermometer. This is already cooked. This is already finished. If you wanted to, you could literally cut into this and start eating right now. So, you know, I don't pull my sous vide out very often. They're too late for that stuff. I don't pull my sous vide out very often, but when I do, I like it with stuff like this where I don't want to spend a lot of time worried about the temperature and am I going to get close, am I going to overcook it, undercook it. So this way, all I have to do is just put an awesome sear on this. So whether it's chicken, steak, anything. So even, like I said, we're getting it on the cutting board here and I'll serve it on that cutting board. It really doesn't matter because, like I said, it's all cooked. So here we go. So I've got two of my guys set up here. I've got, oh, you know what else I want to do? Check this out. These spray on herbs again. Oh yeah, and check this out. Garlic. Yep. You saw that happen, right? And we're gonna get a little bit more pepper. A little bit more pepper on our lamb. So we're gonna put 3 over the fire, and we're gonna put 3 on the flat top because we got them. Why not, right? So here's what we want to do. I lit this about 45 minutes ago, and I just want to bring this right down to the coals. Remember, I'm not looking to cook anything. Here we go. Got in here. Get a good look at this. We just want to put some nice bar marks on this and just get it really pretty. Like I said, we're already, woo, that's hot. So I'm still going to save these 3 because I still want to try those on the Blackstone. That'll heat up quick enough. Let's go ahead, give these a turn. I love that. Oh, that is nice. So all you're doing here is maybe 60 to 120 seconds on each side. You're not looking to cook it anymore, just looking to give it a kick. Oh yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, so we got more heat over here. Let's go over here. We're just going where the heat is. All right, let's see this. Mr. Roman, you are the lamb lover. So here's what I want you guys to see, okay? On a thick piece like this, to get this kind of result all the way through and right through to the bone is just crazy. See that? From there to there and the outside all the way in, that is one temperature. That's why sous vides are very cool. This is very difficult to replicate with anything but that. So here you go, Rowan, give that a go. My lamb man. Maria's on fly duty. Here we go. All right, and now, oh, look at this, Trish. There's one with you with the garlic. Can you taste the garlic? Yeah. All right, so that's for you. All right, so now listen. Yep, we got Maria here. Ladies first. Oh, God. Here's a little piece of garlic right there. Is it good?
You have to try it.
You're not going to want to give any of this away. All right, so listen, I'm going to cut a bit more. This is for me, all right?
Yeah.
I am not the biggest lamb fan, but I'm going to give this a whirl. Ready?
Me either, but that tastes really good.
Oh, there's nothing that Rectech can't do. Oh, that's good. That is not bad. I like it.
And you like
nice.
it?
So one of you run in and grab a plate so I can put these on there. We're going to keep the flies at bay. All right, so we're going to do a bit of a side dish, okay? So I've got lots of nice heat right there. Well, that's heating up still. Here we go. Woo! And this is where it's fun to try some different stuff with things you might have in your freezer, okay? So one of the things that we keep an eye out for in these little delivery services is like the 2-for-1s, all the stuff that's on sale. And you can do veggies sometimes, which are really cool. So here's what we did. Now this is where, remember when I said not all of my ideas are good ones? So this is what I mean. So we got one of these like 2-for-1 roasted potato bits, right? And it's got all of these onions and butter and sauce. But now you may be thinking to yourself, well, golly, Mark, your pan has holes in it. But that's fine, because here's the deal. Yes, I know this would be terrific right there. I've cooked stuff on flat tops, fantastic. And I know that I could put the pan right here or a regular cast iron pan and they'd be fantastic. But here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the taste that comes out of that wood. See that? That's what I can't get anywhere else. That is nothing but hardwood from the firewood that we get delivered. And I mean, if there's a more natural, pure way of cooking something, I have no idea what it is. So we're gonna try this. This may be very flammable. We're outside. I'm cold away from my building. We're fine. So here we go. Let's just pop that right in there. Oh, I love it. Because all I really want to do is kind of get a little bit of a roast on these. I don't really want these swimming in anything. So as that melts down, that should hit that flame and let that kiss right up. And I got to tell you, that fire from that wood, you can't duplicate that on anything. Doesn't matter what you do. All right, so let's see how we're doing here. Thank you, sir. One, don't walk away. Don't walk away. There you go. In the house?
Yep.
Then we have 3 more. Oh, I gotta check this. All right, so you always want to give this a little bit of an oil test. Oh yeah, that looks good. Listen, I know we got a lot of people watching. Sometimes Nate pops in, or Blackstone Betty, or CJ, or any one of our other Blackstone fells. Listen, love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Love seeing the stuff you guys are doing. Keep it up. Everybody needs a good laugh. Everybody needs it all. So what's cool about this perforated pan, you guys? Look at this. Okay, isn't that cool? Totally non-stick. These are like crazy easy to clean, and we're going to get all of that natural wood and heat coming up through those holes. So we're going to get just an experience with this that's new. So if you're stuck at home and you're just kind of doing your thing and you're going through your freezer, by all means, you guys try some different things. You'll have fun with it. So this is a different kind of sear that you're going to get from the flat top. Oh, should we leave it on there a bit longer? I don't want to cook it. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm looking for. Listen, flat tops will give you a caramelization that you can't get anywhere else. See this? Now it's starting to happen. Look at that. That browning is getting beautiful. Oh, by the way, cleanup's pretty cool. See how nothing sticking to that? That's pretty neat. So that's resting. I just about got her right in the noodle with the tongs. That would have been awful. So let that finish. Here we go. And let's try the lamb. Here, Roman. Let's try the lamb that we did on the Blackstone. So here we go. Look, you see this? Oh, that's what it is right there. That's what you're going for. Right there. That's what you can't get anywhere else, is that nice, thick crust. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. Oh, man, I'm going to convert myself to a lamb lover. Look at that. And no matter how deep you cut into it when you cook it this way, it's cooked the same all the way through, and that is just the coolest darn thing. All right, guys, so here we go. We tried the other way, so now let's all dig in and try this way. Here we go. Go for it.
Yeah.
Man, they're both really good. Those are both awesome. Wow. All right. I've never been much of a lamb guy. These are pretty good. I'm converting myself. All right. We have a side dish that we haven't quite finished up yet. So let's go and do that. Here we go. Oh yeah, perfect. Nice and crispy. Ooh, here we are. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of garlic right on there like that. And then Parmesan cheese. There we go. And just kind of put that on just enough. Get it melting. Step on the dog. Poor Daisy. Poor Daisy. Watch this. Here we go. Watch it start to melt into this pan. This is where it's kind of cool that you got something that's non-stick that you can work with on a grill. This is one of the only tools that I've worked with that'll do this. You guys know how much I love the accessories in the backyard. If you got the opportunity, get them. Like I said, it's nobody drives a car without a radio. Make sure you don't cut the grill without all the accessories you need, because it just makes the experience better, man. So here we go. Just a bit of a melt on. That's all I'm looking for. And there's some roasted, melty parm fries to go with our lamb. So listen, if it's kind of a non-traditional Easter dinner that you're going to have this time around, then go ahead and try some new stuff. Nothing to lose, nothing to there we go, by trying all kinds of fun stuff. So there we go, some beautiful lamb, some great potatoes. Guys, I hope everyone's staying safe. My name's Marc Gill. This has been Marc's on the Grill. Everybody stay safe, take care of each other. We'll see you on Saturday.